back to Backyard Cars. Today, we're going to try and get the cars ready for Cars and Coffee Orlando here in Ocoee, Florida, west side of town. Who knows what's going to show up? We're going to take you along with us. We're going to take the Mazda out there and our ugly old Motley Carlo. Let me get you in here though and show you what we've done to it since the last time and kind of catch you up to date. So, as you can see, we got us some nice rally center caps. It was kind of hard finding those, but I did source them out on the Book of Faces market stuff, and the gentleman met me on a Sunday and let me get them. Fair deal. I only needed 4, but I bought 9. I mean, who knows? It may be spinning a wheel, one pops off and goes another direction on us. So we're good there. Let's go inside here and show you, because we plan on pulling the dash out. Oh, that's safety, just so you know. We're not missing the wheel. I just pulled it off, so you can't just drive away with the old girl unless you bring your own wheel. And then this is rain safety since she leaks. We made a little gauge pod here, you know, out of an old hood vent, kitchen hood vent. It was stainless steel, and we just chopped her up and made this little deal so we can see some gauges, because you know we got to pull all this off to fix the rust. It's bad. And behind there, the water goes down the windshield into the cowl and then into my floorboard here and over there. Probably, you know, because of this and the fact that, you know, the old window glass just ain't in there all that great. But I mean, that was some handy kebab in there, and I got more. I mean, I could build a whole console if it didn't look so bad. But it's gonna work, you know. I'm gonna have gauges while I tear out all of this. You know, you go to welding in there with your dash in place, and you know, bad things happen when you apply heat to plastic or near plastic. Let's get up here. I don't know if I showed y'all my fancy grill, but we cleaned it all up and repainted, and yeah, I mean, you gotta tag it up. The badge was so in such bad shape there was no saving it, so we just completely redid it and let you know this is a backyard car. This is gonna be fun. Let's see. All right. Under the hood probably looks the same as you seen it last time. We did get the idler arm replaced, so that took a lot of the play out of the steering. And, you know, the dreaded rag joint, we redid that also. So I haven't got to drive her since I did that. I just got that one done, but hopefully all the, you know, the steering is tightened up. Try and get you up here to show you what I'm talking about with the rust. Here's a good boom hole right here, and you know, water's just it's going everywhere, just so you know. She's running pretty good. Let me show you all a little tidbit. This is how you can tell if you're running on all cylinders real well. When you got on a brand new set of headers, well, they're all coated nicely until you start applying the heats to them. And you can see hot, 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 hot. Good. I mean, every cylinder's firing on that side, right? We come over here and we've got hot, hot, not hot, not. So, and I haven't had time to get in here just yet. These old wires, they gotta go. I got new plugs, and we're gonna do some distributor in here soon, but I'm hoping that it's just, bad plug wire thing. Probably not, it's probably some valving issues there. But we're gonna, fingers crossed, it is what it is. She runs. But we got that hooked up there. And then I'm not sure if you guys can remember this either, but the old hood it was ate up pretty bad, and we we took it out, we wire brushed all the rust off of it, as you can see, and then we psst, 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 with some rust reformer. Oh, we might have missed a little there, huh? Nah. Let's just pretend we didn't see that. Or a little bit down there, but rust reformered it to slow her down. And all these hoods are on these old cars, they're bending there, and this one was cracked and splitting, so we just took some angle iron and bzz, bzz. Hey, it ain't new, but it ain't gonna fold on us when we push it down. And this wasn't so bad, but I figured if we brace that side, well, it was just gonna make this side fold, so we hit that one too. And before we go to Cars and Coffee, I'm gonna try and clean up some other stuff. It's a process. I work a full-time job, and then I come home and I do this. And sometimes you're just tired, And I still haven't got my cables and all to, mount the battery up in the back section. But it is. And, guys, I've been telling you I need it. Come on now. Hit me up in the comments down there. Where is the elusive fender extension? I mean, I've been on the Evil Bay. I've been on the Face of Books and the Ups and Offers and the Craigslist, and I've been everywhere. And well, I find the 70 and the 71, but the 72 is elusive. Help a feller out. All right, I think I'm gonna bust out the Armor All car wash, and well, this is the only shiny car I got. Ain't no sense in washing this one. Not yet, huh? But this one might shine a little if we wash it up and armor all the tires, and it'll stand out like a sore thumb next to the Monte Carlo. It'll look real good, next to the old girl over here. And I don't know if you want to watch that or not. I mean, everybody knows how to wash a car. Why do I need to show you that? So I'm gonna just cut you off, and I'm gonna wash this and get all my stuff loaded up, and then we'll do some videoing as we drive them on over, and I'll show you all the cool cars at Cars and Coffee. Who knows what's going to show up there? Every week it's something different. Maybe you see some of the cars that we posted on Facebook in the reels, at the different shows we've been to. Some of those cars are here local in town, and they could be there. Well, enough of that. I'm go get my buckets and my washing rags and do this part. It's not exciting, but it has to be done. All right. Well, we tried to clean her up, but it is what it is. And it's bright and early. We're getting out of here, Cars and Coffee. Let me fire up the Monte and take off. Bright and early thunder. All right, let's roll. All right, got the oil pieces. Got her rumbling and bumbling. Mama's got the Mazda, and we're rolling. We'll catch you at Cars and Coffee. Woo. Beautiful morning. Let's get on the pipes. driving fast this morning. I know, fellas, it's hard to record and drive at the same time. I ain't got one of them little thingamabobs you glue your phone to. Beautiful Saturday morning. Alright, let me get us there before I wreck my dang car. We'll show you everything. Alright, we're gonna walk around Cars and Coffee. Show you the stuff that's shown up. I know y'all seen this in the reels if you follow the reels. It's clean. This gentleman and his wife restored this through the pandemic. Beautiful car. Another Camaro. Looking good. Swing back around. We're gonna walk you through the whole thing real quick. Of course you know this. There's our Motley Carlo. In the backyard car is Mazda. Got some Corvettes over here. Some of the people have left. We're late getting the video going. Chevelle. El Camino. Nice Bronco. Jim's Hot Rods. RX-7. Got a lot of people left. Yup. Old Ford Mustang. I'm definitely late getting the video. Nice Camaro. I mean, bring out what you got. Ferrari. The Ford small block swap Volvo. I know y'all seen that in our shorts. It's pretty jazzy. We missed a bunch. I was late getting the video up, guys. Late coming in here with chit-chatting and talking with everybody. Mustang. We missed a square body, a couple other G body, Monte Carlo that's left. All right, well, we're back from Cars and Coffee. It's a lot of fun. Got to see some of the cars from the reels. Again, I'm sorry, I was chit-chatting and I didn't get all the cars that were there. But I mean, you got to come out. You got to bring whatever you got and come see for yourself, you know. But I got to show you this. This is something super cool. So check this out. While we were at Cars and Coffee, Mark and Ann, the owners of the yellow Camaro you see on our Facebook reels, well, they brought this little Monte Carlo model out and handed it to me. They said they wanted me to have it. It's better than receiving a Best in Show trophy or something. I mean, it's super cool. It's awfully shiny, I know. Maybe I gotta paint the Monte Carlo to match. Or maybe, like Mark said, maybe I just, you know, primer gray and patina rust this to match mine. But it's pretty jazzy. I'm so honored, you know, that they thought about me and brought this out. It's super cool. I mean, what can you say? Like I said, it's better than receiving a trophy. You know, they're great people, and their Camaro's super cool, and the story behind the pandemic restoration, it's super cool too. So now we're home. When this cools, we're gonna get to that distributor. Like I said, advanced curve. We're gonna read the plugs and see if we can't figure out why that one cylinder is just not burning as hot. But while she's cooling, I'm gonna walk y'all out back and I'm gonna show you the next project we'll have. Try to get it going, get it on the road. I'm gonna quit wasting your time now. I'm gonna walk you out back, show you the car, our next project, and then we'll get back out here to the Motley Carlo and get on that, you know, ignition fire and stuff. Well, there it is, the newest addition to the backyard cars inventory. A 1980 Chevy Camaro. Got the 14-inch slotted mags. Crazy, huh? Some fatties in the rear. You know, she got some rust on her. Don't get worried when you see this. This is fixable, and this whole panel you can buy. It's cheap, less than $100. Fixed. That's it. Right there. Let's see what's in the... Oh, nothing good. Ate up. Ouch. That's all right though. A little patch, a little repair, a little muscle, a little mud. We're great. Don't look too bad. It's just if you don't look down there or up here, because that's gone. Nice. Yeah, it's gonna need a trunk deck for sure. See if we can't get you down the side. The body's pretty straight. You know, she's missing her fair share of components. Let's get around and give you a peek of the inside. Well, the bottom of that door, it's starting to peek through a little. I mean, that's common spots. Front fender. The passenger door don't open. It don't unlock for nothing. Here goes our inner door card and door and custom GT Grant steering wheel. She's fast. That carpet is foul, and there's mouse, stuff everywhere. They got the shifter out of her, and there's no stopping pedal. There's go fast, but there's no brakes. And I looked in the rear. There's no parachute, so the whoa girl is been deleted on. You don't need those. I mean, just run it in the ditch or something. And then we got, of course, the passenger side. It's, so you can see where you came from. Not so much where you're going, but who needs to? I mean, you see where you came from, kick you open a tall boy. This guy here, he must have had really long legs because, well, he took up all of it. Peek in the back. Seats. It's not, I mean, we can probably just wipe that down. Yeah. Don't look back there. Headliner. Yep, it's sagging. Probably full of stuff we don't want in our hair. And it's got a dash pad because well, you don't want to look there. And that's the full tour of the inside. Oh, we'll never get that door back open. Perfect. Let's see. Under the power. Oh, no. Nope. That's up. Well, there's enough to hold a battery there. And I've already ran the numbers. I know you weren't here, but when we pulled it back here, the first thing I did was check the VIN number, cast the number, and it's a 305 from the early 80s with the smog junk. It's got a quadra junk under that patinaed air cleaner, but it's got a good filament. I mean, the element looks good, right? Just, yeah. Maybe we'll try and see if it fires. I think the starters, well, we know the starter, the guy said the starter is probably no good. So what he meant to say was this, starter don't work at all. But we haven't named it yet, but it's coming. All right, guys, we got her up underneath the hood, under our little carport here. And we're just gonna start by pulling the plug wires and setting the plugs out to the side and Let's see what they look like. See where we're going from there. Then we'll probably do a compression test, and you know the whole drill. Probably going to change on the wires too, since they're super old. Get up into that ignition system there and get the distributor pop out. It's going down. You know, when you got headers on them, it's a tight setup. Oh, that was a little tight. Kind of Bosch Platinums. Platinums. I'm not doing that. When we put her back in, we're going to put in the Delcos. Jeez, fellers. The torque on these. I've never pulled these. I've done a bunch of tuning and driving on her, and we ain't pulled them because we're trying to see what's going down. It didn't look too bad. And this is the plug that ain't firing too good for us here. Hopefully the gap is wrong or something, right? Because if it ain't, then we're looking rough down there. Man, they put the torque on these. It's just a spark plug. I mean, it ain't got to be at 60 foot-pounds. I mean, a couple inch-pounds be alright. I don't know. Everything on this car has been way too tight. That's fine, I guess. It's actually looking like the burning. Oh, well, that's ain't. That's weird, actually. She don't look like she's firing at all. Okay. Probably no compressiones over there. Not good. I don't think I need the extension for this rear one. That's concerning. Actually, I was really hoping to see a damaged plug wire there. Or plug, I mean. I don't know what the dealio is. She ain't running rich, I'll tell you that. It looks like she's running a little lean. These are old plugs, though. And, you know the wrong ones. Well, you know the drill. We'll get them all off. Oh, that boot wasn't even stuck on there. That's outstanding. These old Excelisys wires they seen their better day. And we're probably, I didn't tell you to move. We're probably going to replace on them too, because all the boots are corroded and you know how it rolls. All right, we'll catch this side. Go on, get your money. Let me not do that. Copyright song stuff. I'd like to have some tunes playing, but, well, they'll get me for that. And who wants to listen to elevator music? Both of those front ones, toasty on the back and clean on the top. That's showing me something. What is it showing me? I mean, you can bleep bloop it in the comments. You can say, fella, here's your issue. Reading, well, that's nasty. I'm gonna say these are just really old plugs that were probably used when the, well, how do I get that one out of there? That's not. Okay, thank you, header. You know, that's always nice. I mean, you gotta be prepared for that, huh? This time when I go to the parts store, maybe I can remember anti-seize and, you know, I never remember none of that stuff. Okay. Well, this one is a tight squeezer. I might have to wrench this one in and out. How do you get in there? I don't know. Okay, let's get the 5/8 wrench and get it from the front side back, huh? Old ratchet wrench, maybe? Maybe not. I'm not feeling good about this. I don't know why they would have done me this way, but they did. Let's try and... Oh, from all the way down at an angle. Okay. All right. Beat the header from the angle downward. Well, let me run these over here and show you. Try to get them up in the camera view. Yeah, you probably can't see them, but you know, we're burning clean and not so clean, and clean and not so clean. These are old plugs, and you know, why did you put platinum? Why platinums? I don't. What did they do for you? Felt got them way too hot? I don't know, but I don't like it. I think the next step we're gonna do real quick is just run a compression test. All right, just so we don't deal with those no more. I want to leave them like this. We're gonna do some real good testing on her. But we got mismatches all the way around, so nothing looks like it's burning right. Couple look clean, couple look lean, couple look foul, couple look like the timing ain't right. But we know the timing ain't right. Not too funny, actually. All right, that's round here. Where's my hole? Let's take this off right here. I'm gonna zip it in. Zippity doo dah, zippity day. Safety says, let's pull the, you know, powers from over here so we don't get no bam bam or electrical splashing on me. And we'll hook this up. And let's pray for good stuff. I probably should have hooked up the lone wolf, but I didn't. So we'll just turn it. That old starter is not feeling good. That's actually pretty damn good. 160 psi. I don't think you could ask for much more than that. That's one. $170. Nice. We're gonna call it user error. This is the cylinder that don't seem like she's popping hot. Let's just pray. I mean, see, put it up so you can see it, maybe. Probably not. $150. That, I mean, it's still pretty damn good. We're gonna, say there's a little room for error here, little maybe stuff. I don't know. We're calling it good. That's all I'm saying. It's always good to know. I think we're gonna get it around with just the tune-up, fellers. I wish I could do this a little faster for you, but it is what it is. I'm a one-man band. I'm not even a band, but I'm just one man. Turning wrenches in the heat. Gotta love that. Hello? Come on. One of them's gotta catch a thread. Come on, feller. There we go. I need to invest in one of them little push-on ones with the nub. And you can just hold it there and hit the thingamabobs. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna say I didn't let it get the last revolution. Well, we're dropping here. That's like 155. But still good. I mean, we're not looking at 120 or under 100, so everything's doing pretty good. Let's go ahead. Whew, look at, I'm already sweating. I mean, it's Florida and the humidity's high. I need one of them Arctic cool things that, blow the ice cubes at you. Round and round we go. I counted like 7 on that one. 150. I mean, hell, some cars have done this is, they only got 70, which scares me. What do we? 160. Okay. Give or take 20% user error. We're going to go to the back one because the one there between the headers is going to present a problem for me. I know it. This side really didn't concern me, as I can clearly see the heat on the headers, so I figure they'll all be good over here. Back up to 165, 170. I mean, it was a bear getting that plug out of there, so the chances of us getting the compression tester in there is going to be slim to none. That's my thoughts, at least. Slim to none. Well, I'm not dropping this header because I can clearly see we got heat. Let's see, maybe if we, and of course I put that on there super tight. Too bad I don't have a clear view of the kitchen window and wave my flag for a cold drink. Yep. Listen, these headers are not, they're not cooperating with me. They're not letting me into this one very nicely. And I'm probably just going to call it a day on that, because I know it's firing and I'm sure it's got 150 or so. That plug actually looks like a good burn, so we're going to go up on that one. We're going to say it's much higher than 150. But it's just not getting in there, so I'm going to pretend. I'm going to pretend that, we checked it and, oh, looky there, it's got 160. Congratulations to us. Don't tell nobody. Listen, it is what it is. But I'm not pulling the header off. I tell you the brand. Well, I'm gonna, because, well, they should have done something to let you get in there with tools. Cheapos, the Flotecuses from the, Forward parts store, the Advance Curve place. They were cheap, okay? They were cheap, and we know why. But they're just not provisioned to get the, number 246 cylinder. It's way too tight. That's all I'm saying. Way too tight. But at this point, we know all the cylinders are all right. We wouldn't call them great, but they're firing. And got enough compressions and all that stuff. So I'm going to say my plug wires, cap, rotor, we'll do the advanced curve. I'm not going to do a kit because, well, the advanced curve works. It's going too far. I got let's see, we're at 12 and it goes to 37 at like 3,500 RPM. And I'm not good with math, but that's a lot. It's too much. So we're gonna limit that. We're gonna get some fresh plugs in it. They're right over here. The AC Delcosises are 45 TS. That's all you need. You don't need $10 a pop platinums, iradiums, all that. You don't need it. You just get these, gap them to like 44, I think. I'm pretty sure. 44, get your fire good, and call it a day. Either way, we're going to get some new plugs in it. We're going to, actually, I'm jumping ahead of myself. I'm going to put the compression tester back on the one cylinder here and rotate her till we got compression, so I don't have to do all that dumb stuff. Sticking my finger in the hole, and you know the drill. We'll get it to the compression stroke, and then we'll run the balancer around to 0, and that way we can pull the distributor when we're ready. I'm not telling you how to do it. I'm just telling you how I'm going to do it. Somebody right now is sitting on their couch saying, "You're lazy, you should just stick your finger on there." Yeah, but I just, I like to do it the easiest way. And when all the plugs are out, how the hell this is easy. Can't see it though, right? There we go. That's my compression stroke. Where are we at on the balancer? 2-0. 2-0. Boom. 0 on the compression stroke. I'm precipitating. Sometimes this time of year, you really wish you lived a little further north. But then when the white stuff comes to falling, you wish you lived a little further south. We're going to have to undo assist on this. Set that over there. Get the distributors unhooked. Ow, that was nice. I think I got her done up. Ouch. Yowza. I don't understand why it's so tight. You got a mile and a half in front that you could have used. But for some reason they chose not to. Why are you fighting me? Let's go. Yep. All right. Well, that's worn. Let's make sure we ain't got a bunch of dirt back here, because we don't want that falling down in there. And then, she is gonna come out on us, nice and easy, nice and easy. No, yep, nice and easy. Oh, as long as I ain't peeing on it, huh? All right, let's see here. Well, my gears look good, and all right. This is where we're after here. Find a screw or a little nub thing to stop our expansion. What we're trying to do is put something down into this second hole, the bottom hole there, right? And that'll stop this whole mechanism from rolling. For the weights will kick out, but it'll stop it from going too far into the advances. So I'm running to the parts store, and I'm not taking you with me, but you know how the drill goes. It's bloop, and I'm right back with parts. But in reality, it's like an hour. Well, guys, it's the next morning, and I got a lot done without you. My camera died on me, and parts took a while, and I was out here till late last night trying to wrap up on her. I'm going to bring you in, kind of show you where we're at, and then try to finish buttoning it up, and then we're going to time it and see where we're at. But let's get in here and see. So we got our new Delco plugs, our MSD street wires, MSD cap and rotor, Excelisys coil. All the old stuff was it was worn. I mean, she was beat on good. I showed you we got the, a nut in there to try to limit the mechanical advance, try to slow us down a little bit. So we can bring up the base timing, try to get a little more throttle response and giddy up off the line. You know, the plugs looked odd, but they were the plugs that were in it when I got it, so it's really hard to read on them, and get an accurate feel for what's going on in it now, because everything was, in such bad shape. So let's go ahead, and we gotta get some wire looms on here, and I got some fancy little doodads. We're gonna try and get away from the zip ties, and I got a couple of these things, and we'll probably have to zip tie one or two just to kind of keep it up out of the way. Let me set you back up with the bird's eye view, and I'll get back at it. Making those MSD plug wires were a pain, and some of them are a little bit longer than I'd like. I was playing it on the safe side. All we're trying to do is get them up off the header, though, I'll probably try and shrink them down as we go, get them to get a little better fitment. Loomed up, got that hanging up there. We plugged the vacuum advance, the vacuum line over here, just to be sure that we're not pulling losing vacuum. I think we're ready to fire it up. Got our timing light hooked up. Fire it up, let it start idling, and see if we can't dial it in. Maybe. I don't know. I think I got everything back together. Let's see. Oh, she's not wanting to idle for me. Still maybe too advanced. Let's bring it back there and see. There we go. Woo! You're still way up there. Base time is 36. 32 base time. All right, she's all back together. You know, got the air cleaner back on. Everything's all set up. We got her in time. About 25 degrees initial, and it climbs to about 35, 36. You know, we could push our luck a little if we wanted to, but you know, it's just your base motor. I mean, it ain't the smog motor, but it ain't high performances. So we got about all we can get out of her, I think. Just just she's running good. We're gonna take her for a spin and see if we got any more low end ponies, but you can definitely tell wrapping on the throttle that we got a whole lot more throttle response out of her. You know, gaining about 15 degrees base time. So right off the giddy, she's peppy. And you can see we're starting to burn the coating off of that header now. So I think we solved the issue there with whatever was causing that one cylinder to be cold. Probably the combination of old plugs, plug wires, rusty distributor cap, and probably a weak coil. But as you can see, we got a good coil. MSD distributor cap. She's putting the lightnings whoop, down to the cylinders. And that's what we wanted. So we definitely got to put some miles on her, and then we'll pull these plugs and read on them and see, you know, how each cylinder's doing. And of course, I am going to go in here because some of these plug wires are just a hair too long. I am going to go in after some time and kind of trim them down a little and get them to fit a little better. I got to get another set of the metal clips inside the boots there because I only got 3 left, so I can get 3 shortened up. Should have took my time, but I got frustrated last night, guys. Well, I'm sure there's other things we can do to this, but we're not doing them today. Actually, you know, the next project you'll see on the channel is us getting the old Camaro driving under its own will. I mean, she's gonna move along. We're not just gonna stop working on her, but we are gonna get you in on that Camaro we showed you, and you know, we got to get it moving. You know, I appreciate you guys tuning in. You should go down there and hit the like and the subscribe and you know, keep in touch with us. Follow us along as we build on the different rides. You ain't gotta have $1 million. This was like $150 I spent doing this. Not a whole lot. But we do appreciate you tuning in, and you know, we couldn't do it without you. Until next time, get your cars out. You know, take them out, show them off, go to your coffee and cars and coffee meets, and just enjoy the old vehicle.